Good afternoon, everybody. It's Leo here. This is probably not going to be a very good video, but those who watch it to the end, thank you. This video is going to start off because someone was asking how I get UVB inside the tubs and the tortoises, and how do I do it if I'm just using an LED light bulb to heat it up, the box. Number one, the tortoises, they don't get UVB through the light. I subsidize the D3, calcium with D3. So these guys, if you had them outside, they'd just be hiding all day anyways. I feed calcium with D3 every 3 days, or sometimes you see my schedule, 3 days, every 3 days. Marty's over there, she's kind of hiding. Why are you running away? She always runs away. Anyways, back to that subject. The light bulbs are not for UVB. We don't have UVB in here. We just use calcium with D3 from ZoomMed. That's really all they need. As long as you're giving them that, you'll be okay. Maybe when they get bigger, I'll take them outside. But with the weathers we got right now, nope, we can't do that. UVB, they can get what they need through the D3, the calcium with D3. I feed them romaine lettuce, collard greens, kale, sometimes kale. They don't really like green leaf lettuce, but when there's no romaine, I get green leaf lettuce. But they'd rather not eat that. They really don't finish it. So the idea with the light bulb is to keep the inside of this box warm, right? So as a heat lamp, as a heat source, the light bulb creates no UVB. I don't know if it does or not. I'm not worried about that. The tortoises get what they need from the D3. I'm not rapidly growing these guys, so they're not getting calcium every 2 days or every other day. They're getting every 3 days. This week I did on the 5th day because they weren't eating that green leaf lettuce. They don't like green leaf. The thing with the light bulb is to keep this inside at 85 degrees, right? I want them to be nice and comfortable in there, healthy, warm, 85 degrees. I have this here. I have a tester, right? So right now it's 82 in here. 81.6, right? So if I go in here and I it's 84.3, right? 84.3. So the thing behind the light bulb is to keep the temperature inside of here. So the height I have here is perfect for 85 degree temperature. Okay, so that's why I put them back on the rack. I couldn't keep them warm enough with the cold weathers that come in, like every 3rd day or at the end of the week or the beginning of the week. We get some bad weather. I couldn't keep them warm in the tubs. They were always stepping on each other in those black tubs, right? So that's why I put them back on the rack system. Again, we didn't get rid of the rack system. We just put everything away, right? Like the tubs and everything. So we've already had this. If you go back and watch our earlier videos, this is how we started, because this was recommended to us. It's not our idea. It's somebody else's idea. Back when I started, I was using incandescent light bulbs, those glass light bulbs that create a lot of heat. Back when I started, this gap here was higher. And as the years progressed, they did away with incandescent and started going to LED. I was buying the light bulbs at Home Depot, the LEDs that I used to use, but Home Depot did away with them. So I had to find another source, right? Because I decided to put them back. The trick to this is getting the same light bulb. So if you get, like I said, if you get the light bulb from Walmart, you got to get the same light bulb at Walmart. Don't go to Home Depot and buy something because it's the same. but a different brand, they don't work the same. I'm an electrician. I know that it's not going to be the same. It will not put the same heat up because I tested it. Some of these still had the old light bulbs, the old LEDs. So when I put them in there, the tortoises wouldn't move from the corner over there, right, where it's much warmer. Now they just run around in here real nice and happy, go and eat. So I noticed that the older light bulbs that were in here from Home Depot, they were no longer the gap, right? It wasn't gonna. So what I did is I just took all the light bulbs off. I gave those to Mari so she could use inside the house, and I went and bought a box of light bulbs at Walmart. So then I adjusted my height from the top of the cover to the bottom of the trim of the lamp base. This lamp base, I'll show you. Anyways, and then I spent hours and days troubleshooting it. I'm going to do troubleshooting because I'm an electrician, right? So I spent hours and days troubleshooting it. I put it in here. I squirt it with the water squirter. With a water squirter, right? I go in here. Now, I just changed all of these, right? But I can tell right off, even though that I haven't messed with it, that the inside of this starts changing color. And it's not because it's dirty. I mean, I just cleaned them right. But I know that once it starts changing color inside, that means that the humidity is starting. Now, humidity creates water droplets, right? Because I spray the paper towel, and then I also use, for my water bowls, I use these, right? These are my water bowls. They're big enough for them to walk in. They will spill the water, so I just put like very little water in there, right? So I don't fill it up to the top because it's gonna spill, and you'll have to clean it the next day. So I put enough water in here. I'll put them on here so they know the water's there because they're always going on top of this, right? And then they'll go get water in here to drink. Now, this water will, if they spill it, it gets in the paper towel, and then the heat will create the humidity. So that's how I'm controlling humidity. Again, these are my water dishes, my water bowls. Got a bunch of them right here, right? Dollar Tree. So again, this is where the tops of the lids go, right? On these little tubs, I think they're like 2 or 3 for $1.25. So that's three little water dishes for $1.25, right? Because I think sometimes they'll sell a pack of 3, right, or a pack of 2 for $1.25. And this is what I've been using for a long time. That's why I always have a lot of these tubs. That's my water dish. I spent hours and days figuring out what the distance to the new light bulb was. So now the distance closed. I'm going to say it's around 9 inches. I could be maybe 6 inches. I don't have a tape measure. I'm not about to cut this video short to try to find something to measure with. Maybe about, let's say 6 or 7 inches. Oh, hold on. I got a ruler right here. There you go. I got a ruler right here. So from here to here, 5 inches. Here's my finger. Hold on, let me do it again. From here to here is 5 inches. 5 inches. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see that. Okay? So let me do it again because I was covering it. Here you go. Sorry for the messy video. Where are we at? Right there, about 5 inches. So this light bulb I bought at Walmart used to probably be, the old ones probably used to be at 10 or 11 inches. That's kind of high, like way up here. The new ones now are, I have them at 9 inches. 5 inches to the top of the box. So 5 inches, no UVB. I'm not worried about UVB because what they're needing is the D3 and the calcium. That takes care of everything they need. Again, not gonna be a very good video, but this is November's baby. Okay, November's babies. Let me see how long they are. They're almost 3 inches. Okay, now again, UVB. We're not worried about UVB at this stage. Whatever they need from the UVB, they're getting it from the D3 and the calcium. I'm new to this. I only have like 6 or 7 years doing this. No one's taught it to me. Again, no one has taught it to me. I've asked questions. I've asked breeders. I've asked people on the reptile shows on YouTube if they, you know how people go around reptile shows and show like animals and reptile. Wherever I see that has a tortoise, I kind of respond back to them and say, hey, do you remember who has those tortoises? Some people will remember, and then I'll reach out to those people, right? But no one has ever, not even on Facebook, on anywhere that is tortoise related, no one has ever wanted to explain to me how to grow my hatchling. Everything that I have done has been trial and error on my own. This channel is about trying to show you how to grow your tortoise into a big tortoise, right? They don't need a big giant tortoise table. They don't need a big giant box. These tortoises right here, the smaller the box, the better. These tortoises right here are fine in this tub. I think it's a 32 quart. It's a Sterilite, right? I think it's a 32 quart. It's from Walmart. It has those little purple latches. This purple latch, right? It's got this purple latch. I'm not sure if you're gonna see the color. Anyways, I take the latches off. But either way, it just sits here. This box, you hear me pushing down on this, it's not gonna suffocate them. They don't, what I learned is tortoises don't like moving air. And then when you put the lid on there, like if you take the lid out, they're scared. They're just like, they don't want to come out the shell. You could tell they're scared. Like, but once you put the lid on there, they come out, they'll run around, they'll eat. But as soon as you take the lid off, their motivation to move goes away. They just stay in one space. They're scared. Now when you open this lid, it gives them that little blast of fresh air, and then they start, you can see their like throat here, it starts moving faster because you just gave them a rush of fresh air. They prefer not to be bothered or messed with. If you followed me through the years, I spent a lot of time here. I got a chair right here. I sit here and just watch them for hours. It's Friday today. Instead of being inside, I'm out here. You know, I'm here. This is where I spend all my time. Outside, also with the other ones. So again, UVB. The light bulb is not meant for UVB. It's meant for heat. Heat is the #1 killer. No. Not having heat is the #1 killer of tortoises, because you need heat to be at a certain temperature so your tortoise can process food, stay warm, and want to be active, right? So that's 5 inches. If they're not getting enough heat within those 5 inches, I prop this up with some lids, right? Some of these top lids, I'll stick 1 or 2 under there, raise it up to 4 inches, and then you can see the movement, right? So you'll figure out where you need it, and then as the tortoise gets bigger, you can remove those like 2x4s, right? Stick 2 2x4s there just to raise it up. They might want to be in 90-degree temperature, right? You got to figure out what's good for your tortoise. Now, having them up outside in the yard on a tortoise table, or you know, all this dirt and decorations, that's not for them. It's not good for them. I got a story to tell. I'm pretty sure all the new viewers haven't saw all my videos, so I'll tell another story and I'll tell you why I'm doing this instead of putting them outside. I don't put them on RepuChip. I don't put them on a mulch. I don't put them on all that. So if you have a tortoise, they'll eat that. If they don't pass it, they'll die from it. Again, thank you for watching all the way to the end. I'll show you real quick that I cleaned And I'll show you that I gave them green leaf, no, not green leaf, Romanian, and they finished it. Some of them already finished it. So that's why I sometimes alternate the calcium, right? And they had calcium yesterday. So let me move the video over here. Sorry for the no good video, guys. So here you go. You see that? And that's because I just fed them. Like maybe 20 minutes ago. These guys got the smaller bits because they got towards the end of the Romanian lettuce. But these guys are on their second lettuce already. And the reason that I know they're on the second lettuce is because, you see this one? You see this? This is their first lettuce. And so these guys right here, I'm not starving them. If they want more, when I do my rounds at night, I will pop more in there. Look, like right now, look at these guys. They ate a whole leaf. When I do my rounds, I will come and give them some more. But I do have some somewhere here. Now, what I learned also is that when you bring it from the grocery store, rinse it out. Don't just give it to them. It has a little, I don't know what you call it, but you know, if you rinse it out in a bowl, it creates a little film on top, and you can see it like if it was a soap bubble or something. If you're having issues, try rinsing your lettuce. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. This guy's trying to eat the paper. Got it out. But yeah, try rinsing your lettuce. That goes a long way. Here's one. Here's a bigger one over here. Here's a bigger one. See? Again, sorry for the long video. Sorry for the long video, guys. Hopefully you watch to the end. Probably not. Leave your comments. I very much appreciate them. For those that have been following me, I very much appreciate it. I still don't got that shipping thing down yet. A friend of mine, he's probably gonna have to help me ship these out. I'll probably do a giveaway sometime this year, free giveaway for my followers here in the U.S. So stay tuned, and thank you for watching, following us. Good night. Have a good night.